No, my mom is, she's super supportive all the time. I think, I'm not a parent myself, but I can imagine what it'd be like. I like to imagine that being a parent has to be like that 4 a.m. stretch of trying to get your drunk friend home. Everything is closed, so you have no help. You know where you need to go, but you don't know how to get there. And this thing can't help you because it's busy vomiting all over itself. And you're just trying to reason with it, like, please just drink the water. Please. No. I know it's yucky, but please just drink the water. We'll get Taco Bell later if you drink the water, please. Because I'm trying to keep you alive. And you're so exhausted that all you want to do is just leave it. But you can't. Because you have this responsibility to it that you didn't ask for. No, I think one of the best things my mom does for me, and I hate to admit this as a 27-year-old man, but she buys my shoes. And it's because I'm a size 14 foot. It's a little fun fact about me. I hate being a size 14 foot, and that's for a few reasons. One, it's impossible to find shoes of my size that don't look absolutely ridiculous. Pedicures take twice as long. But mostly because it creates unrealistic expectations. People see a size 14 foot and they start jumping to conclusions. And now what we're left with is a bag of chips scenario on our hands. You open it up and there's not nearly as much as you expected. But you'll eat it anyway. You've come this far. Chances are it's going to leave you unsatisfied and probably be a little bit saltier than you hoped. That's from my mom, guys. I think that's the reason I got a Prius. I bought a Prius just because I think it reflects those characteristics. What I lack in power and size, I make up for with good gas mileage and trying really hard. I love my Prius, man. I get a lot of flack for my Prius, but that thing turns heads, let me tell you. I pull up at the club and everybody's looking at me, checking it out. I mean, it turns out because they think I'm their Uber driver. And they're right. Day jobs. I feel like day jobs are one of the biggest sources of, dread today. I'll be crossing the street sometimes and I'll see a car just careening towards me and I'll think, just do it. There's only one of two outcomes here, either of which solves most of my problems. But I think lately my dread has come from, I went through a breakup a couple months ago and it was just super savage. But I think it gave me a lot of insight into relationships today. And I think that the reason that people have so many relationship problems is because they just rush into it. In reality, I think you need to handle a relationship like finding a good apartment, right? Like, you wouldn't rush in based just off what you see online. That's how you end up in a crummy apartment. You gotta do a walkthrough. You gotta look for, cracks, water damage, intimacy issues. Because if you don't, then you're 6 months down the road, the lock on the front door stops working, and you come home to find a strange man inside. Your apartment or your girlfriend. That's why I think that there needs to be a Carfax for girlfriends, just so you can talk to previous owners, see damage reports, has it ever been totaled? Just so I can be ready when this thing starts breaking down. You guys have been great. That's me. I'm Chae Talley.